Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Crystal Rodriguez and I'm obsessed with thrifting. So of course, it's no surprise that we're going thrifting again today. As you know from my last video, which was kind of an epic fail, I did not seem to find anything on the list that I was looking for at the Goodwill, but I did find some really cool things. So if you didn't get a chance to see that video, I suggest you take a look at this one. We're still back on the hunt, right? We're not giving up. There are some really cool things that we have on our list that we're looking for, and I'm sure that they're out there in Thriftland before I go online thrifting. So I'm gonna first hit up this new Goodwill. This one is one I haven't been to. At least Google Maps told me that I haven't been there in 2 years, which is like 2 years I haven't gone to this one. So it's a little outside of my neighborhood, which I don't mind. Sometimes, as you know, there are 4 Goodwills or consignment shops that I rotate on a weekly basis. Sometimes it can get a little boring. If you can thrift with your eyes closed in a certain store, you're probably going there way too often. So that's kind of like where I am right now. Thrifting is also getting a little boring lately. I'm probably going to do a whole separate video on that. One of them is conscious thrifting, like thrifting with a purpose in mind, and we talked about that in some of my prior videos. Tends to limit the excitement because, you know, if you don't find those exact things you're looking for, you feel like you're not scoring, right? So you have to keep an open mind to look for cool things, unexpected things that pop up that are not necessarily on your wish list, which I think is a good thing. But the other thing is also the amount of fast fashion brands that are showing up in the thrift shop. There's so many times that I grab to something and I'm like, oh, this looks cool, but then you feel it and the quality's not there. And almost certainly when you see the brand, it's Shein. And I don't have a problem towards Shein because Lord knows when I was younger and on a budget, I mean, Forever 21, what's the other one? Charlotte Russe. I think that's how you pronounce it, Charlotte Russe. Those were my stomping grounds. Okay, I'm from Bronx, New York. If you know Easy Pickings, you know what I'm talking about. Like, no shame in that game. However, I like to go thrifting to find vintage items, unique items. And so to find a lot more Shein showing up in the Goodwill is a little disappointing. I'm finding less and less vintage items. And when I say vintage, I'm referring to, I would say 70s, 80s. I'm not really a Y2K, 90s kind of fashion girl. I never really liked the 90s fashion other than I was into hip hop. So we wore Tommy Hilfiger, you know, on the regular kind of thing, polo shirts, baggy jeans, Nikes. So that I still wear. I have no problem with that. That's kind of like embedded in my DNA at this point. It's in my blood. So those are things I'm always going to gravitate towards. Today I'm wearing like my Yankee hat. As you know, I have a collection of Yankee hats. So you will see me many a time wearing these in different colors. I'm wearing a New York t-shirt that says Manhattan. I have some sweatpants on today with some Converse sneakers that have a little bit of red in it. So, you know, this is what I'm rocking. This is what I enjoy wearing. So I have definitely, you know, no issues with that. The thing is, when I'm looking for vintage, I'm looking for unique. I'm looking for really interesting fabrics and things like that you just don't find in the 90s and the 2000s. So it's primarily, like, I would say the 70s and the 80s. Those are things that bring me joy when I find vintage. So let's see what we can find today. We're going again a little bit outside of the neighborhood just to have something fresh to look at, and let's see what I find. All right, let's go. am back. Just got out of the Goodwill. Guys, this wasn't that great. Now, I can see why I haven't been here. It's actually 3 years. I looked up this Goodwill and I haven't been here in 3 years. And I can kind of see why that is. It doesn't have a lot. So I left pretty disappointed. However, I did get some things from my list actually this time that I wasn't able to get last time. So one of them is kind of shocking actually, because I didn't think I would find it at all in the Goodwill. But let's leave that one for last. So one thing I added to my list from last time is one of the fashion trends in 2024 that I'm looking forward to is black and white. I love black and white because it is timeless. So I have a lot of black and white stripes in my wardrobe, but not too much of anything else. So I did want to find something black and white that is going to stand up to the test of time. I don't really like trends that go in and go out. So things like chevron print, I'm not a fan of in clothing. So I did find this skirt, and I do have some video of it, but it's just kind of like a polka dot, more like a geometric print kind of type of polka dot. And what I like about it is that it is pleated. So a lot of the skirts that I have in my wardrobe are pleated. I prefer those because they're light and airy, and they also are flattering. Okay, so I got this black and white skirt. I think it's gonna look really cute. I think this will look great in the springtime with a denim jacket. I did thrift a denim jacket last week that I think would look really nice with this. It's light and airy, so it's good for the spring, but it's also something that's transitional, so it's great for the fall. You can wear it with a chunky knit sweater and some pointed toe high boots, and you'll be good to go. So love this. The price for this was $6.24. Okay, so that I got. So I scratched the black and white item off my list. Another item that I got, which was on my list, is a pair of red trousers. So I got this pair of red trousers. Love the red because it's not too bright. Not really a fan of really bright red, but this is more like a muted red, which I like. I want it again because I am a fan of black and white looks great with pops of red. I wanted to pick up something like this, so if I wear my black and white striped shirts that I really enjoy, it would look great with these red trousers. So I was able to find this, cross that off my list, and this was also $6.24. Now today was Green Day, 50% off at Goodwill, so I actually paid half price for these pants, like $3.10. So that was a score. Love these, and they're wide leg pants all the way down, which is great because that's what I prefer to wear. The next item that I got, again because I like unique items, I got this Spelman College. I guess it's a Champion, it's not a hoodie, but it's a sweatshirt, I guess. A zipped sweatshirt, doesn't have a hood on it, but it's by Champion and it's for Spelman College, which I love. And what I like about tops like this is that you can wear it with a dressy bottom, like a more feminine bottom. So you can wear this with like a puffy skirt. I know many of you would not do that, but I would. So you can wear it with something a little bit more feminine in the bottom to balance it out, or you can wear it straight up with sweats and Nikes and look great. But again, I love the fact that it's Spelman. I also love the fact that it is blue, again my favorite color. So I did get this. I paid, I think I want to say $6.24 for this as well. Yes, $6.24. So great item that I think I'm gonna have for a while in my wardrobe. And then I got something for my son because he loves Legos and he collects Lego minifigures. This is like an encyclopedia for Lego. Lego minifigures, in particular DC superheroes. So he collects Marvel and DC minifigures from Lego. So I think he would enjoy this. It's missing the little minifigure. Obviously, no one ever wants to give that up. But I only paid 75 cents for it. So it was $1.50 and it was 50% off Green Day. So 75 cents for this book for my son. And then finally, here's the clincher. And I don't know if I said this in one of my videos before on a voiceover. I don't think I used that clip, but I said that I have this on my list for thrifting, but I don't think I'll ever find it. But it is a red leather vintage Coach bag. I cannot believe it has the little tag right here. Can you see? I don't know how clear that is, but you can see that Coach. The hardware is legit because I'm looking at it very, very closely, and it looks vintage. It's even scratched up. It's very old looking. Looks kind of brassy. It has the little hardware has like, it looks like a screw head, so it kind of looks like legit. And I haven't had a chance to thoroughly look at it, but I will when I get home. But it does have the tag on the inside for Coach, and it is super clean on the inside. You can see definitely leather. You can feel it. I smelled it and everything. But I cannot believe that I got a vintage Coach bag in red. On my list it said either electric blue, green, or red. So because I have those colors Yankee hats and I wanted to pick one up. The thing that boggles my mind with this is that it was $4.99. I've seen these in the Goodwill, but never for $4.99, especially a vintage one. Usually they're like $35 or more. So the fact that they still, for a very high quality leather bag in this condition, for it to only be $4.99, I'll take it. I'm excited. So last time when I was trying to shop my thrift list, it was a fail. Definite win today. You never know where you're gonna find if you just take the time to look. So glad I got to show you that. So I forgot to show you the total of what I spent at the Goodwill today. So I was able to meet my $25 challenge. I think having a 50% off Green Day really helped, but I spent $23 today at the Goodwill. So met the $25 challenge. Super happy about that, and I was able to cross off 3 things from my list. So that ends this thrift haul. If you like what you see, please give this video a like, and if you have any videos in particular that you would like to see from me, please leave it in the comments and I'll try my best to get that taken care of for you. So see you next time. Bye-bye.